and welcome. You're seeing Sims on a Monday? I know, it's crazy. We're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna explain what we're doing this week. A very special someone's birthday on Friday. And she happens to be my wonderful girlfriend who has set up all these Sims challenges. Reason I got into Stardew Valley. Reason I'm watching Avatar now, which I'm gonna watch some tonight. Not gonna lie, kind of had like a long day out in the sun. Got a bunch of items inventoried. But back to what we're doing this week is I'm hitting you with some Sims today. Tomorrow's gonna be 5 days of Stardew Valley. I know I just flipped you off. I apologize. I'm counting. Then on Wednesday we're having another little Sims. So we're not gonna do our full hour Sims blocks like we usually do. We're gonna do like 30 minutes because I want these videos to get out and be like accessible and watch. Kind of like Stardew's like that big chunk, that hour at a time. So it's gonna add up to like 2 hours of content, but the Sims gonna be like an hour and a half after I get back on Saturday. I think Saturday I'm gonna be recording as well. So today, Sims. Tomorrow, Stardew. Wednesday, Sims. Thursday, Stardew. 4 days of content in a row, and I'm very excited. Now we are hopping right back into this, and if you don't remember, the Get Together challenge is I'm trying to work up a lot of her skills. Um, and towards her aspirations. So I need to be in club gatherings for 12 hours. So we might have some club action today. So we need to know if we get called to our club or like to a meeting, we have to go. Um, and so we can pick up hours there. I also had to perform 10 club activities, which I learned is like going there and performing a dance move. So it's like while I'm at a club meeting or a club event, if I'm doing an action other than what I like just like standing around, that counts as an activity. So that builds towards that. And we're also working to build up these skills because at the end we need to hold a big dance party and invite everyone from our club. So we got to get our DJing skills up. Now we can play different genres of music now, which is really cool. I can play groovin', okay. And we also are getting our dance skills up. We're almost level 3. We almost got that last time. So I'm gonna hit a little bit of DJing and see if anyone like calls me up and see we're gonna head out there. If not, I think I'm just gonna really work on developing the DJ skills. Maybe giving some insights into what I did today. Because today was a pretty fun day for me. And just rolling with it and just playing. Usually Stardew I kind of have like topics per episode, but I'm just playing a little 25-30 minute session here. I want to get it up. I want to have Lyss be able to watch it tonight. It's her birthday on Friday, and this is kind of part of my gift. I want to give to her the happiness she deserves and that she gave to me. She gave me a very good birthday a few weeks ago. So, this is the start of it, start of the week. Of course, I got more planned. You know. But anyways, we're gonna get right into it. So we hit with the groovin' music right now. And I kind of like to watch these skills like grow. I don't really know how fast things go in The Sims necessarily. I also need to be paying attention to her needs. Um, but the cool thing about this is that I'm not really worried about a job. I'm more worried about developing skills in the get together aspect, which I really enjoy. Because it can get kind of overwhelming when you have to do jobs, and I want to play machine. When you have to do different jobs, or like you have your job during the day and then you gotta get other stuff done as a sim, and that's something I kind of want to work in, because I'm not really that I'm not don't have a sim background. I have a League of Legends competitive game background, FPS, first person shooters, Valorant, CS:GO. These games aren't really what I'm used to, and I'm enjoying them, don't get me wrong. It's just weird and I have to adjust and find what works for me. So I appreciate anyone bearing with me and figuring this out. This machine's kind of a bop, though. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about my day and share my day because I know Lyss loves about that. So I want to share that when she's watching along. So she, um, today is Monday, and Mondays for me are days that I get to work at the Prairieland Heritage Museum, and it's here in town. South Jacksonville. It's really close to where I am in Jacksonville, Illinois, at Illinois College. And it's really fun. So this is a basically volunteer-run museum, so nothing like my other internship where I work at the Lincoln Museum, which is a state-run facility with people that have master's degrees, and this is all ran by people who love Prairie and who are willing to volunteer their time for free to go there. And it's awesome. But anyways, my big project is that we're inventorying what's in museum two, and it's kind of hard to explain the grounds without actually being. Let's see what she's doing. She's grooving out here. We doing good. We gotta fix hunger, so I think I'm gonna cut off. Where are we at these skills? Uh, maybe we can get that DJ mixing up. Maybe we can get it to level 3 before we can definitely get it to level 3 before we get the hunger. So we're just there's one building and we're focusing on inventorying it. And today we inventoried 41 items, which say that we started with like 30 items inventoried and we're now hitting numbers in the 107, like 170 was the number we crossed today. We almost have 200 items cataloged, which is awesome to where we started. And it's really cool to like walk around the museum and now know that something has a picture, it has a tag, it's in an inventory. We know it's here. We know what it looks like, and that's really fun. And my supervisor I work with, Kyle, he's awesome. He has a real big passion for this type of stuff. She is jamming. And he loves the agriculture side. He grew up on a farm. So it's really cool. I ask a lot of questions because I come from the city, so I don't know anything about like farming, and I'm learning like all these different things like cultivators, plowers, like grain mills, like detasseling corn. Like I never knew these things were a thing because when I grew up in Florida, they weren't really a thing. Um, but anyways, water. It's a hot day out, and I'm a little dehydrated. I'm not gonna lie. Lyss would get mad at me if I wasn't drinking. I would get mad at myself because I can feel the dehydration. I'm gonna get the DJ up to level 3 here. We almost complete. I want to see what this unlocks. I'm really curious. Okay, so that's done. Christy can now play a new genre of music and switch to available genres while DJing. She'll also be able to discuss DJ techniques with other Sims. Okay, that's cool. So while I'm at like an event, I can discuss that. Okay. Um. Now skills I feel like I need to build up. Uh, Charisma can be your best friend. Charisma can be worked on in the mirror. So I want to build up charisma because I'm going to be in a lot of social contexts. Um, Dancing is something I can work out when I'm out there too, and DJ mixing is something I want to throw in at like a lot of parts of the day because I want to be an awesome DJ for the party I'm going to hold. So we inventoried 41 items today. Um, and we kind of figured out new systems, and this is something I need to write down and work on. Is how we inventory items that we can't necessarily tag. Like you have this seed corn bag, and it's a bag, it's cloth, so you can't put like a paper stick on, kind of like a stamp almost on it, because it's not gonna stick, and you worry about tearing the cloth and ruining the artifact. Um, and so there's different ways that you can inventory an item like that, and you kind of have to get creative with what you have in your museum. And so we have these seed bags, we have them hung up on a wall, and so we can input them in the inventory without actually having a number attached to them, which is really cool because you have pictures of them, and then you have them in the inventory described by like what company they are because they all have different companies on the front. You almost have like this cloud inventory where this item, if somebody were to walk up to it and look for a tag, it doesn't necessarily exist, but for us as a museum we know that it exists. Now one thing, I'm gonna put this in real quick when we have build mode up. Let's brought this up to me. I need a trash can. um, we need to take care of this pronto. We need an indoor one up here. So we're gonna work that in a little place. So let's get a trash bin. Um, Nothing major, just like a little one. Right there at the end. And then we need an outdoor one. I just thought about this when I saw the stinky food. Okay, we're gonna put this one out here, right here. Perfect. I didn't want to put it by the mailbox. I feel like it's so cluttered. And honestly, I am very proud of this as like my first house. Like, I think this looks pretty dang cool for what Lyss gave me, and I'm really excited to build more in the future when we get to other challenges. And this house is perfectly functional for what I need to use. Now, we're gonna get back to controlling Christy Meth here. Drop down the walls. She's up here. And then we can take that and clean it up. Um, and now, so what? Back to the point is really cool. And so like the physical item doesn't have a tag on it, but we as the people that inventoried it can say that, or we have the knowledge of where that inventory number is. If people reference it and they look at the online inventory, they are able see the picture of it and know the number assigned. And so when we make that into a physical copy, we're gonna take the pictures and we're gonna print them, and we take what label we would put on the bag or the item, and we're just gonna put it on the picture and attach that to the inventory. So when people get to that section, they know that the tag isn't gonna be right there on the item, but it's gonna be separate. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and read honestly. Love in time of sandwiches. Okay. One thing I found is that when you have a single sim, it's pretty easy to control like what you're doing necessarily. Like you can keep track of everything. Like you gotta go to the bathroom, so we're just gonna go ahead and use that. And the hygiene needs to, so we're gonna just do a take bath. We're gonna just cancel out the reading because we don't necessarily need to do that. But I think it's a way easier to manage. I feel like I jumped into The Sims and jumped on like a boatload of characters, and I know this might not necessarily be like the most riveting to watch because there's not a ton going on the screen. I will be completely fair about that, but let's see if we can't get washed up and get out to like a club event or something. So we got all those seed bags inventoried, which is really cool how we decided to do that. And then I kind of took my own like mission. There's this one area of the museum, and it's just like really clustered, and so I started moving things around, and I got it to a point where I really liked how it turned out. It gives a lot more space, and people can actually see the artifacts. And that's something that we're gonna bring about up to the board. There's two items in that section that we actually want to remove and store away because they're artifacts. You don't want to destroy them. You don't want to necessarily just throw them out. But they don't really add anything to that portion. Um, they're just in the way and they're clunky and no one knows what they are. I mean, as someone that's learning about agricultural history and artifacts, I know that they're corn planters, but somebody else might not know that, and we don't have a way to display that. So it's kind of cool to be able to be part of this community-run museum, be able to kind of have a little pull because I'm a member at Prairieland, and everyone else is members. Um, so it's something that me and Kyle might get together on a Tuesday night. We might head out there to a member meeting, and we might be like, "Well, we're working in museum too, and we would like to have the authority to be like, well, we want to move these pieces around. Can we get them out of here, and can we store them some?" Um, and it's really fun. I really do enjoy it. The museum world is somewhere that I enjoy. Let me see if I can't start. Any gathered group will be disbanded when you start a new club gathering. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. I'm just gonna gather at Nar. Let's do it. I'm just gonna go there. I really want to get more interactions with like my club that I'm in. I feel like just sitting around the home. We got all the bars up. Show some new dance moves. Develop some new skills. What it's all about. It's all about learning. Don't be afraid to click buttons. I think that is one thing that I've been taught by Lyss is that clicking buttons is a really good thing because you figure out so much from just clicking around. You might mess something up, but hey, you know that button exists. And it's better than not knowing anything. This isn't Gatorade. I already drank the Gatorade. I got it earlier because I was just like feeling so drained from the sun. It was awful, and I needed like sodium, and I needed all the electrolytes that's in this, and it's like I had lunch. I don't really eat breakfast. Needs to eat dinner still. So this is the narwhal arms. Okay. Okay. Let's go in. Everyone's like charging in. I like this. It's awesome. Let's dance. Okay, so we could really work on our aspiration here because we need to get 5 more hours and then 10 more club activities. I can't wait until like I develop my DJ skills so I can hold these events. That'd be so cool. These are some bops, honestly. I'm watching them DJ. That's cool. Do I develop my own DJ skills from that? I'm curious. If this bar goes up, then it means I do. I'm going to dancing now, though. The Jimmy leg dance move. Okay. We're gonna hit him with the Jimmy leg. Oh shit! Hit him one more time, Christy Myth. Hit him with the Jimmy leg. Oh! 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 That's a move right there. Let's throw it. Get everyone dancing. Music's got a vibe. Okay, this is cool. It like pops up when I'm getting more things on it too. And like this dance skill goes up pretty fast too. Let's dance battle Marcus, because he's right there. Marcus flex. Let's go, big dog. Let's go. I really like the get together functions in this game. I think it's really cool. I'm loving that I've been playing like through the different packs. And it's crazy that it's already in July. Like I want to get farther, but I feel like when we can actually be on campus and like and school can start, like Lyss can play around on like he can show me some things in this game. We can play around on like my actual computer and like her laptop. Between those two, I think I'm gonna figure out so much, and I'm very excited for it. This music is loud. It's a vibe. Oh, I got a new move. Okay. I gotta dance battle someone? Do I get it? I'm gonna show off some more moves. I wanna hit that light spin again. That was pretty sweet. I also wanna see what my new leader of the pack thing is. I can't believe I messed that up when I started and I had to like go back and like cheat and fix it. Gosh, I can't believe I did that. But anyways, so we got those items. But we were thinking about like talking to the board. But anyways, I got to go to. We usually go like somewhere for lunch, and I packed my lunch. I packed my lunch the past 2 weeks because it's just convenient for me. And also July's kind of being like a strict month for me in terms of like what I'm eating. I'm giving myself one cheat day per week because you just gotta give yourself into like your cravings, like, or else like dieting is just hell. It's just awful. Like, it's so incredibly hard to go like 2 or 3 weeks without eating something that you just genuinely like are craving or thinking about. Like, I might be thinking about pizza, and so like last weekend I was thinking about pizza, so I got myself a slice of Casey's pizza when I'm driving home, and it's like that's not gonna do anything to me. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still dieting, I'm still running 3 days a week. Like, it's not necessarily affecting me. Let's dance some more. Okay. I keep getting into like what I'm talking about, and then I not necessarily okay. I can dance on a dance floor. Ooh. Now let's talk to people. Can I get behind this? Let's do it. I want to develop this skill. Let's go behind the. I'm hitting that light spin. Is he gonna take the beats? Oh, he took the beats. I couldn't get there in time. I guess we're just gonna have to keep showing off some moves. Ooh, my gosh. But okay, we got to go to this cool spot for lunch. It's called Norma's Bar Cafe or something in town. I've never been. It's kind of like really rustic. It's got the old person vibe, and it's definitely like an older person spot. I mean, the food looked really good. Whatever Kyle got. I mean, I didn't eat anything there because I had just had lunch. We were just there to chat. Also, I kind of want people's thoughts on this because, so it's like in sitcoms, right? Like Friends or something like that. You see them all go to this coffee cafe, and it's like a cafe. It's like a diner. Ooh, okay. I need to achieve level 5 charisma and talk about clubs with 5 club members. Okay. Is Eliza Pancakes in the club? So it's Jade, Eva, and Paolo. Let's go to him and talk about Party House. Let's start working on that. So I know, okay. I need to get charisma up, which I can do. I can do that. Charisma's conversations, or like I can do it in the mirror too. It's a freaking party. This is wild. Does it look like you're gonna be able to talk to him about what I want to talk to him about? Let's see if I can't talk to him directly about Party House. Yeah, is there anyone else? Katarina? No, she's not in it. They're in it, he's in it, so it'll pop up over their head if they're in Party House. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the gathering. And then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna travel home. So I can work on some charisma skill and kind of wind down the episode. Because we're getting to where I want to be for the length of these. I have been enjoying them. Sorry if I've been slowing down on what I'm talking. I'm just kind of like taking in the game. Today's been kind of a long day for me, but it's really nice to just play Sims. And just wind down. And so now we went to this cafe, and it's cool. Might have to go back there and try the food sometime. It's kind of cute. I bet their breakfast is really good. It seemed pretty. We came back and we just kept stickering items. You know, I'm learning so much about agriculture, which is really cool. Being somewhere where it's like really impactful. Other than that, like that was pretty much my day at the museum. We were just working on inventorying. We got a lot done in that realm. And I have a little bit to do here. I need to start thinking about our procedures that we'd go. So if anyone else wants to recreate what we're doing, and other than that, I got back. I had some car issues, but I don't really want to talk about those. I got them all settled out. We're all good to go. No issues, no worries. Um, I did a little bit of thinking up here, and it worked out pretty well. I'm getting more confident in that area of my car. Cars used to be something I was like, oh, I'm gonna let my dad figure it out. Now it's something I'm definitely gonna get, like, I can dive into it. I can figure something out like that. I'm gonna work on building the charisma skill here while we're winding down this episode. But let me know, like, I feel like we got a good, decent mix of stuff in now, and I'm planning on doing. Well, we've already said the schedule. Another episode of The Sims on Wednesday, and I want to keep them short so I can get them uploaded in a decent amount of time because it takes a while to upload like a 30-minute video, a 30-minute video, and then compare that to like an hour or a 2 hour long. It takes a lot of time. And so yeah, look at that. Our charisma skill is going up. So for leader of the pack, we need to get to level 5 charisma. Then we need to talk about clubs with 5 club members. And so we only have 4. So we need to get someone else in the club. Um, oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. Made sure to mute my mic so you guys did not have to deal with that sneeze. But our energy levels look like they're winding down. Let's see if we can't get to level 2 charisma before we send Christy Meth to bed. But it's really been fun to unwind. And listen, I'm looking forward to watching some Avatar tonight. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that in the morning. Tomorrow's gonna be weird because all my coworkers, besides my fellow interns, are off at the ALP 11. So it's just us working, and I really have gotten done what I need to get done. So I'll put a little bit of work in, but there's nothing too major that I have to start looking at. But this has been really fun, and stay tuned for the rest of the week because we're gonna have Stardew Valley tomorrow. That's going to be 5 episodes, usually about 15, 20 minutes long. And after that, we're going to have another 30-minute session of The Sims, then Stardew Valley. And then Saturday, I want to put some more Sims content out. No promises. I might have to go to Preyland again. Um, but it's kind of a plan. Friday's an off day. It's Lyss's birthday. I'm going to go celebrate that with her. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I really do enjoy The Sims. I'm going to go ahead and send Christy Meth to sleep so you guys don't miss a ton. Dancing is at all the way developed to 5, 100% complete. I think that is 5 the max level. I don't know. I will research that. But she has gotten up to level 2 charisma, so that's going to send her off to bed. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the content for the rest of the week. I love you guys. Have a great week. It's a nice kickoff to Liz's birthday week, and I'm going to make it a good one. See you guys.